I've completely forgot that whenever you want to switch in between games, and you're streaming via PlayStation services, it cancels the stream. So rip. Oh, and one of these guns is technically in BO3 Zombies because it's similar to the bootlegger. And rip RPK not being in Zombies. It was my favorite. It was like the LMG you would get for BO1 Zombies. Because LMGs are weird. Some are good, some are trash. And the RPK is like, meh. It's pretty good. HK21 sucks because low rate of fire. M60 is heavy. Let's change the map to a Zombies Chronicles map. Let's see. I know this sounds boring, but let's go with Kino. It says chill stream in the title. Not gonna do anything crazy. I mean, other than high round, I guess, but nothing too crazy. Oh, by the way, look at the Weavile. The Weevil. Weavile's a Pokemon. Look at the Weevil. It has a blue DE camo, ACOG sight, laser sight, long barrel, fast mags. Just take a nice long look at it. Before. Oh, those are that perk. It's supposed to be a well, I don't have a name. I don't have a name for it yet, but what it does is, remember back in BL1 days when you would play the campaign, which was probably the last decent campaign anybody has played ever, well, other than IW, but still, when you it's in the mission Defector when Reznov supposedly returns, and you got that Spas 12 with the incinerator bullets. That's what the perk does. It just gives you these fire bullets. It also does a little extra damage. Nothing too crazy. I was thinking like a 1.7 damage increase. Let's see if I can get an unquenchable first hit. Well, screw you. No box here. No box there, so it's either backstage, one of the next two rooms, or somewhere on the side. Come on, give me an unquenchable. Purple? Man, don't even need alchemical yet. You know what, this is actually not a really good set of albums, but I don't even care at this point. So I saw the BO4, all the BO4 trailers for MP, Zombies, and I want to, regardless if you're watching the stream, even though it clearly says that nobody's watching at the moment, or if you're just or I'm guessing, so if you're watching the stream, post, well, live stream, so when this is uploaded as a video, what are your thoughts on BO4? Both multiplayer and zombies, also the Battle Royale, and what do you think of campaign no longer being a part of the Black Ops 4 experience? No longer part of the Black Ops experience. If you want my honest opinion, I'm glad there's no more campaign. Because for me, out of the Treyarch games, the last enjoyable campaign from the Treyarch games was BO1. That was almost 8 years ago. Because BO2 I could care less. It was weird. Oh, for the love of God, why? So the reasons why I haven't been streaming so often is because, well, school, and you know, I just had one of my finals today for French. It was for French. English I had to do an essay. Hate essays. I would have preferred a multiple choice exam, but that's just me. Be that I hate essays. Hey. Hey. So it's 2,500. 1250 for this door, 1250 for the next door. Voyage of Despair, boys. It's right here. It's in front of us all along. Just kidding, that's a very, very trash prediction. Man, I wish they replaced some of these wall bites with different guns. Like, sure, there's the MP40, but like, rip AK-74U. I mean, I guess the M16 wallbite makes sense to not have, because now it has even more ammo than what it did back in BO1 and BO2 when it was called the M16A1. Pretty sure that's what it was called. I'm gonna blow through this ammo through the rounds. Right here is supposed to be M16, now it's an ICR. Hey, unquenchable. Now I know. So, yeah, so now I know where the mystery box is. At the moment, I don't need a mystery box. I'm gonna get Mule Kick as one of my extra perk slots. I'm thinking of getting all perks, but no challenge though. Be that would have already screwed up whatever challenge I would want to do. Be that I started with Quick Revive. Oh man, you can't get Electric Cherry in this. Duh. I think he was just saving up for the Bowie knife, but then again, for probably the next 3 rounds, because at round 10, I wish the Bowie knife was stronger. Like, it lasted up to like round 15 being the last round to 1 hit. That would be a bit more reasonable. But 9? Not most of them. In some maps, I'm not even at power by round 9. By round 9, I'm struggling with like just an RK5 and a KRM. And internet connection quality is currently not sufficient to broadcast gameplay. I'm only running at 720p. It's not even the 60 FPS. What are you talking? What are you talking about? I don't care what any of you say. I'm gonna get the frickin' Mule Kick first. When's the dog round? Never mind. See, it's already round 8. Ah, dang, I need Mule Kick. I hate those Nova Crawlers. So next perk is gonna be Jug. Then I'm thinking Speed Cola, because obviously I wouldn't need double tap just yet. I even get double tap early if I'm getting the perks regularly, because, and especially with how strong the BO3 weapons are. Even just RK5 and the Shiva can last you up to round 12 with like headshots. I'll just buy the ICR. No point of getting boxed when I have this really good weapon I could just buy off the wall. So next up would be Jug, Speed Cola. Then my unquenchable perk would be Double Tap. So the next perk up is Jug. Thank you, Death Machine. Jug first. Come on, let's get Jug. Now some ICR ammo. Speed Cola is my next perk. And I'll show you guys my my high round strategy for Kino, if I haven't already. Everybody has a different strategy. I'm the typical stage person, which I'm guessing everybody does. Well, I guess some people do. I mean, my friend would you know the fire trap room? It's the room that goes to Double Tap if you go left from spawn. And I wish there was an easier way to tell which is your mule kick weapon, in case if you forget. And obviously, for me, it's ICR. Maybe that's the most recent gun I bought. But what about when you're pack-a-punching or just cycling through a fire sale? And you have mule kick. Do you know how frustrating that is? Speed Cola. Speed Cola speeds up your life. Bazooka? What? Is that a Russian dog name, or is that a bad word in Russian? Yeah, I'm not even gonna. I'm just gonna get all my perks from Wonderfits from now on, if I can. Most likely will though. Deadshot, really bad start. Don't even need near death. Here's my strategy when it comes to when using near-death experience and self-medications. Use your self-meds first. Because near-death experience still revives you in solo for whatever reason. Kinda odd if you ask me. And since near-death experience is round-based, you want to use those on like round 50 or using those on round like 50 or 60 and prior is a bad idea. If you were to use them like around 80 or 90 or higher, then you should be perfectly fine. And then if you then use self-meds for like the lower rounds, because self-medication is based on your downs. Near death is based off of the rounds that you completed. I think starting at round I don't know, I think once the ICR starts becoming a point gun, even with double tap 2.0 and Deadshot, we're gonna go with we're gonna start pack punching. Stupid near-death experience. And also, eventually, we're gonna start using the trap. And the only reason why I'm wasting my points on the trap and also ICR ammo, if need be, is so I can get that so I can get on that liquid divinium grind. I remember when you can only earn like 2 liquid diviniums max per game. It's the most infuriating thing ever. I kid you not. Earning only 2 liquid diviniums per game was just dreadful. But now, since you can earn, well, pretty much unlimited liquid divinium, as long as you have points to spend, you'll be perfectly fine. And it's really good on maps where pack-a-punch is easily accessible. So imagine just getting to round 255. The round where zombies will no longer spawn, and you have all these points that you can use, because I don't think there's a point cap in BO3. Because there was one for Advanced Warfare, but that was mostly because of the last gen restrictions. And since there is no last gen restriction, I'm pretty sure we get unlimited points. Either that or it's like a million points I could earn. But regardless, a million points is a lot to spend. I don't need alchemical. When you're mid-round and all you have left is like your Widow's Wine or something. To everyone that's watching this stream, you know, post-stream, I would like to ask you this. Round-based, what is your average rounds? Like, well, I guess it depends on what map. For maps that are pretty straightforward and pretty easy to get high rounds on, aside from the World at War map, so for Kino, what is your guys' typical high round? Is it, when playing solo, is it 10, 20, maybe 50 or 60? Like, what's your average for most really good runs? When you're completely set up, you're very serious, you want to actually get to a high round and not just like, you know, a chill sort of game. You got to get to school, but you've realized you don't have to go on until like another 2 or 3 hours for whatever reason. What is that? Ooh, a max ammo. For me, it's 50. That's the typical round that I get to for when playing Kino. For Rev, I mean, Rev is Rev. Your highest minimum should be 50. Unless if you're just that bad. My highest on Rev is 98. And that's like that for all. And I get roughly between 60 and... Okay, TAC. Question. Are we talking about BO3 Kino or BO1 Kino? BO1 Kino, I could understand. BO1 Kino was a bit more difficult, and some of the guns weren't really good. But the only really good guns I can think of are like RPK, the AK-74U, I don't think I think, what's the AK-47 in BO1 Zombies? I don't know. I guess some of the ARs were decent in BO1 Zombies. But I think BO1 is like the most balanced Call of Duty you can ever play. Why? Think about it. What for zombies, aside from wonder weapons, what gun is the most overpowered? Like what? An LMG? And that was probably the only game where the snipers were just complete trash. I remember when when I see a sniper, I'm like, no. BO3 better. No. So wait, is 20 your highest round when playing BO1 Kino? Because if so, that's understandable. If it's BO3 Kino, I think you're out of practice there, buddy. Round 20 for BO3 version of Kino is child's play. Yep. Okay, so you're saying round 20 is your highest for BO1's Kino. Yeah, that's understandable. I don't even think oh, believe it or not, I made it to like round 35 on Kino on the mobile. I got the APK from like the free APK version from a website. Play Kino on it. And I made it to round 35 easily. Like, I guess depending on what platform it's on, it's like harder or more difficult. Yeah, 20 on BO1 Kino, that's understandable. 20 for like iOS slash Android Kino, then you're probably using a tablet, or you're just that good with the tiny ass phone. Because trust me, you cannot aim for shit. And also you can barely train. I was training on Kino for the Android version, and I'm like, how is this possible? I kid you not, it's almost impossible. And it makes it even harder when you have like sweaty thumbs. You know, when you have sweaty fingers from holding stuff too long. It's so annoying. Stupid Nova Crawler. Are you serious? I need to get all my perks back. Come on. Give me Speakola. Jesus. Thank God for that nuke. I swear, sometimes the sliding system just does not work, and I slide so much to get away from the zombies. It doesn't make it go faster, but it does make it go freaking far. Did I get stuck on zombies? Like, not just the ones in front of me, but the ones from the sides? Hold on, guys. Yeah. Don't even ask what was happening. So yeah, what is your guys' opinion on Black Ops 4? Do you think it was a good idea to get rid of campaign? Because I think it was. I didn't really see the point of having campaign anymore. For me, last enjoyable one, BO1. And that was 8 years ago, almost. Should have saved that zombie. Dog anyways. Okay.